What is up, geeks and gamers? Tony from Idiot Gamers here, bringing you a Madden Football 2012 playthrough. I think we had said something on the Facebooks a while back about what you guys would like to see, and a couple people voted for Madden. And until we can get a couple of our bigger Let's Play ideas off the ground, I'm just going to do this as like a space filler. So, hope you guys enjoy. A lot of times, since I live in Wisconsin, I love football. I love the Green Bay Packers. A lot of times I will play 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 seasons with just Green Bay and like one or two other good teams. And another thing I like to do is I like to take a really, really bad team, normally whoever ended up with the number 1 draft pick for that year, and just take them to the Super Bowl once, or try to get them into a winning season. So I think what I'm going to do with this playthrough is I'm actually going to take one of the bad teams, and I'm going to do a dynasty, or try to. I'm going to do like 3 years and see if I can take them from a really bad record to a really good record. So that being said, I'm actually going to go with probably arguably the worst team in the NFL ever, Jacksonville Jaguars. They're in a really tough division. They can't ever get past like the Colts or the Texans, and certainly they can hold their own against the Titans, but just in the AFC in general, they suck. So I'm gonna actually try to take the Jacksonville Jaguars to a Super Bowl, and in year 2 hopefully repeat that, and in year 3 hopefully build the dynasty. So this is going to be the Jacksonville Jaguars worst to first, and hopefully let's bring them a dynasty. So let's go. I'm going to turn the salary cap off because you will see once I get into the next off season salary cap, I'm going to lose half my team with what I do. So we have the fantasy draft off because I've already gone through and changed the players so I can actually have like a usable team. Pre-existing injuries on. Update the depth chart. We're going to set to user. So I am in control of that. I'm also going to do that with the re-sign players, free agency bidding, sign my draft picks, fill my roster. Pretty much do everything except for I'm going to let the CPU scout for me. I really don't like scouting. I'm going to edit my players. So we do 5-minute quarters on pro mode, and let's see how we do. As you'd probably have all seen from the Backseat Gaming episode, I am a football fan. I like football, so hopefully I'm gonna play pretty well here. So before we get into the game, let's just take a look at our player management here. Just go down by piece. I decided to take Matt Flynn over Blaine Gabbert. I don't trust Blaine Gabbert at all. I don't like him. I'm going to go with a quarterback that I trust and I feel like I can play well with. I'm going to take Matt Flynn just because I believe I can develop Matt Flynn more over the course of 3 years than trying to get Blaine Gabbert. So Blaine Gabbert, as of right now, is probably on the chopping block and on the trade block. Our third guy is Terrell Pryor. I'm actually going to try to use him in a special package, like for running plays with the quarterback, or subbing him in for like 1 or 2 plays a game. And then this guy is probably going to end up getting cut. For our running backs, obviously we're sticking with MJD, Pocket Jesus. We're going to stick with a lot of the guys that that are on the Jaguars. I only stole about 6 players from other teams, so just to make it a little bit more formidable. Brandon Sain's probably going to end up being developed into my second running back. I love picking him up off of free agency. It's just something I do. Fullbacks, we're not really going to care too much about them. For the wide receiving core, I took a couple different people from some teams. Obviously, I'm going to keep Mike Sims-Walker, but I stole Jordy Nelson from the Green Bay Packers. I believe that I can develop him into the number 1 wide receiver in year 2, and I believe that he's going to have the most and best chemistry with Matt Flynn in order to, get completions, get those touchdowns. And then I also took on Brandon Stokely as just like a veteran wide receiver guy that's, somebody I can rely on in like clutch situations. More than likely he's going to retire at the end of season 1, but I want him there for that first season just to have that veteran guy, and just so that way I can actually draft somebody or possibly, fill somebody off of free agency. And the other wide receiver I took was Trinidad Holiday. Basically, I'm just going to be using him as my return guy. I really aren't going to be using him for a whole lot of anything else. And the rest of these guys, Underwood, Shorts, Thomas, they're good, stocky guys that, I can just, fit into whatever packages I need. And the other guys I took, I stole a couple tight ends from Green Bay, just pad a good roster. On defense, I don't believe I took anybody outside of a cornerback. Or no, I just took a couple safeties. I took in Darren Sharper and Bob Sanders just to have like that veteran presence in the backfield. More than likely, both of them are going to retire at the end of the first season. But as with Brandon Stokely, I am hoping to be able to pick somebody else up off of free agency or go into the draft and get somebody decent. So with Josh Scobie and Podlesh for our kicking core, I'm very happy with them. So I think with that, we're going to go into this first preseason game, see how we rank up against the Patriots. So here we go. Also with this, I'm going to, just for the sake of this first video, I'm actually going to be doing alternate uniforms for my home. I'm going to be doing black alternates for the home. I have a thing with like all colored, the same color jerseys, so it's just a thing that like that's kind of like my little signature for Madden. So we're going to just use our normal aways for aways, and then for our homes, we're going to use the all-black alternates. And thank God we're playing the Patriots in the preseason, because I don't think I could stand up 4 quarters against Tom Brady. He's only going to be in for probably a series or 2. And hopefully with Matt Flynn, I can outscore him in the first half and keep that lead. We're going to pick heads.
Jaguars and the Patriots. The Patriots are hosting here and want to be able to keep the home field advantage going as we get.
And we're going to defend the right. That's my default if I don't pick to receive or default to the second quarter. And as I had stated in my Backseat Gaming Let's Play, I always like to defer to the second half just because if I have a good lead, it's just something I can work with and pad my good lead with.
The NFL on EA Sports right now.
Come here, you fucker. All right, let's see how our defense can stand up against Tom Brady. Also, if you know me outside of the Idiot Gamers channel, I hate Tom Brady with a passion. I think don't get me wrong, he is a great player on a great team. I just think that he is way overhyped, and I do not particularly care for him because 9 times out of 10 with playing in a game like Madden against him, you're almost always playing against the Patriots in the Super Bowl if you're playing in the NFC. Oh, that was close. Another thing I like to do is I like to play on the offensive, or on the defensive line, rather. I very rarely will also go into the linebacking core, depending on if it's a decent player. But I think on defense, I'm pretty much going to stick with Aaron Campman. He actually was a former Packer at one point in time, and I loved him as a Packer. I was sad to see him go when he went to Jacksonville. But he's going to end up being one of the anchors long-term for our defense. Hopefully I can work around him and build around him. I am not sure why that guy is returning our shit, so we're going to go into the depth chart. I think I must have messed my depth chart up already, so just for the sake of the game, or this game, did I pass him already? There we go. We're just going to move Trendon Holiday to punting and kicking returns. It's all right. Matt Flynn is up first. Let's see what we can do. All right. Good start. And the Jacksonville Jaguars are actually a team that I think I can do fairly decently just because they have a really, really good running back in Maurice Jones-Drew. I really think that with the combination of him on the ground and Matt Flynn throwing in the air, we're actually going to be able to put up some points here. So let's try this. Ugh. All right. All right. I think I'm going to really quickety-like look at my wide receiving depth chart really quick here. Sorry, Mike Thomas, you're just getting shut down here. I apologize.
Running the football and carrying the load is the electrifying mojo. Maurice Jones-Drew out of UCLA.
I think we're going to try to dump it off to Nelson over the middle or see if Brandon Stokely can make it up the top, or that will happen. So let's see what we can do here to try to make this up.
Great acceleration, so when he gets into the open field, he's tough to catch. Good pressure that time, and they forced
not what I wanted to see. I think what we're going to have to do is punt. Because I don't like trying to make field goals that far. I won't try to make a field goal unless it's within like 30 yards. So good news is we had a really good defensive stand against them the first series, so let's hope that we can get that again, and let's hope that maybe we can put some points on the board in the next round.
They'll take over at the 20.
Also, another good guy on our offensive line is Terrence Knighton. He now plays in Denver, but I think he's another really good guy that we can probably build around. Hopefully, maybe the next season we can actually try to make a couple trades. Maybe we can even try to make some trades during the preseason right now to kind of help us build that defensive line. Somebody like J.J. Watt or B.J. Raji would be amazing to just anchor that line on a side or in the center.
Anticipate that corner blitz because he sees the coverage shift over to that side. Obviously, you can't blitz a corner and leave the guy open without shifting the coverage. That time, the quarterback had no idea.
We're going to try to loop around the side here. All right, we got a sack on Tom Brady. Good deal. Good deal.
Quarterback better start changing up that snap count or he's going to get slaughtered back there. You can't allow the defensive linemen to anticipate the snap count. There you saw they got off the ball faster than the offensive line.
All right. Good start to our possession here. So let's see if we can try to get something going across the side here. Crud. Alright, I think what we're going to have to do is we're going to run a couple plays here, get the air game softened up a little bit. All right. Better play. Better play.
Finds room along the sideline.
That definitely helped us. So a lot of times when I play with other teams, it ends up being a one-dimensional team. It ends up being a team that's you either throw or you either run. I like having both the pass attack and the run attack just because a lot of times the defense will keen up to your air attack. So let's just try a quick throw over the top. All right, there we go. No idea who the hell that we just threw to since it's the second quarter, but hey, Blaine Gabbert threw a touchdown.
And sometimes he's going to get burned. You just have to hope that the safety has your back on a play like that.
And that can't make the safety too happy, putting them on an island out there.
Yeah, I guess, but it really kind of goes with the territory when you have an aggressive corner. I think most of the time.
Logan Bello, backup tight end. You're probably getting cut after today. Sorry, buddy.
Jacksonville looks ready to kick it away. Number 39 stands back to field the kick.
All right, so let's see if we can hold them again. I'd like to see another touchdown or at least a field goal before half.
Takes the field, hoping to put something together after their last drive ended in a 3-and-out.
Mincy or Alu Alu. Go Alu Alu.
Gets to about the 21-yard line. Tyson Alualu was there.
Tyson Alu Alu.
Brings up second and
I like you. I want to play as you.
ball on their own 21.
Oh. We had slammed him in that one.
Around the 21-yard
It's a flying elbow drop.
Number 58. Here they go. Third down and 8.
Also, I believe that Jacksonville's defense is a 3-4 rather than a 4-3. I prefer to do a 3-4 to a 4-3 just because I think that my 3 on the line are going to be easier to do a run block, and that frees up more of my linebacking core to do funky plays like blitzing or coverage. Oh, yes, preseason, where they make the kickers punt and the punters kick. So that means that we're going to have some problems.
His blocker's got to do something for that poor guy.
All right, let's run this up the gut. No, we're not. We'll run it the side. All right, good run. Let's see if we can get something across the middle here.
Second down and 5 to go. Ball on their own 46.
One thing I hate about rain and windy weather is it just sucks some days. You guys will fall right down and you'll completely bomb a pass past them. I think
Third and 5 right here.
this calls for a run play just to get us back to a first down. Well, maybe not.
Gets the ball. And he's tackled.
I think I'm going to do some trickery, and I think I'm going to go for it here.
Looks like they'll opt to go for it here.
There we go.
Gets the carry.
Got there.
Big play on that fourth down attempt.
All right, and the 2-minute warning. So let's see if we can at least get a field goal here.
Do is make a stop, give the ball back to their offense. Couldn't get it done.
Let's try bomb down the field. See what we can do.
He's searching
Nope.
for a receiver. Brandon Stokely was the intended receiver.
And if you had a guy that big running at you, all you would do is just turn and hide, brother. I know you.
Short pass to his left.
Yeah, this is not looking good for us right now.
Here they have a third down and 10 to go.
All right, hopefully, let's see if I can get it across the middle again. Nope.
For an open man.
Damn. All right, we have to punt this time. Hoping for a score.
It's fourth and long now after the sack. They'll set up shop at the 20-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Throws it to the middle. The stop was made by Kirk Morrison.
The Patriots seem to be very content throwing these short little dinky passes.
All right, come on, let's get something here. Let's hold them again. Hold them again.
I suppose at least eats up the clock.
Taylor Price was the
I should also probably note the reason why I'm in Madden 12 and not, say, Madden 13 or Madden 25. Madden 13 can go suck my left testicle, and as for Madden 25, I haven't touched a Madden game after 13 and after the disappointment that was, so I probably will not be doing any newer Madden games until my faith in that franchise is restored. So 12 was a really good game for me. 12, I thought it had some problems, but it also was, it had its good points. So I like the mechanics with it. I don't think I'm going to be screwed over as much in 12 as I was. Let's try to get a pick here. There we go.
interception.
All right, good pick, good stop.
Wow, he closed on the ball quickly and came up with the interception.
Let's see if we can get a field goal here.
Didn't have any help behind him, but when you're that good at
Pad the lead a little bit.
the ball, you can certainly afford to gamble occasionally.
And it's amazing what talent let you get away with from their own 39-yard line. Good coverage downfield. Good coverage
All right,
downfield.
hit this guy again.
And he's got room.
Pretty athletic play for a big guy. I tell you, as a quarterback, you see somebody make a play like that, you want to come back again and again.
Rolls it quickly out left. Looking
All right, good play, good play. I think we're in range now. We can probably just run it in,
Catch that time by the receiver to pick up.
hopefully.
First down and 10. And they'll go from the 13. Drop play.
All right, there we go.
Penalty of the game.
Ugh,
Ball is coming back.
holding on the offense.
Touchdown.
I think what we're going to do is we're just going to have to kick a field goal here to save time.
So they decide to bring the kicker out to try and get 3 points before the half ends.
All right, good deal.
It's up and it's good. And we've come to halftime here.
All right, nice 10-0 lead at half. So let's see if we can get this kick return, get another field goal. I'd love another touchdown. Also, another reason I decided to choose Jacksonville is I believe that Jack Del Rio, when he was the head coach down there, was a very underrated, very underrated coach. Obviously, being the defensive coordinator in Denver now, he obviously is one of the reasons that Denver's defense is just absolutely insane.
There for the stop.
But, I feel that he was very underrated and didn't get enough credit down in Jacksonville. Oh, good catch by Corliss from Pryor.
A good job there by the quarterback to fit that ball in there with good coverage.
Yeah, and the defensive back didn't really do anything wrong there. The quarterback just made a good throw.
Whoop, going backwards a little bit there.
More aggressively, maybe initiate some contact and get that receiver out of his comfort zone going forward.
All right, let's see if we can try to hit Stokely or...
Looking for a man. Makes the grab.
No?
No signal yet. We'll see what they rule. They rule it incomplete.
Well, I am going to challenge that play. If possible. I believe he was in.
A great catch, but that time just didn't happen.
Jack Del Rio throws his challenge flag.
That's another thing that I might not do as often. I might not challenge every game, but then again, there are some plays where I feel that I had it. Just because of how stupid the game mechanics can be some days. Okay. I've lost this challenge already, unless the AI is just completely nuts like it normally is.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on
Alright, figured that was what was going to happen.
They line up at the 45.
So, let's try to just get another quick pop over the middle to Corliss. And we do. Alright. So far, I'm obviously liking Terrell Pryor a hell of a lot better as a secondary quarterback to Blaine Gabbert.
By number 24. And so far in this one, as you can see, this player has been the impact performer of the game so far. Pryor, pitch right.
Alright, we have a flag. Well, damn. Holding on us.
Feeling this one is coming back. And that will back this one up.
Penalties like that sometimes will split a huddle. You'll get half the guys patting you on the back and saying that's okay, and the other half are looking at you like,
Try to get Corliss again. No? Alright. It's time to get somebody else the ball rather than Corliss. I think I'm starting to hone in on him a little bit too much. So let's try to. Alright, we made some of it back. It's a manageable 3rd and 12.
At about 31 by Arrington. So another 3rd down coming up for the offense.
Oh, not what we wanted, but Stokely luckily was there to get the tackle back for us.
and I like the way he extended for the ball there. He didn't wait for that ball to come to him. He extended his arms, went out and made a
All right, Mr. Hart, let's see what you're made of. Ryan Mallett.
Number 32.
Not much going up on the middle.
He's dropped down at about the 23-yard line by Norris. It's a 2nd and 8 situation now.
All right, good stop.
Takes a lick as he lets it go.
And even though that one doesn't go down as a sack, that's one of those that the quarterback remembers and probably rushes him just a little bit on the next throw.
See if we can get another pick here. Nope. It's all right. We got another good stop out of him.
And the pass was knocked away at the last minute.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that one.
4th down. The Patriots are lining up to punt this one away.
Let's see if this makes it 3 yards. Yeah, that's the one thing I hate about preseason is when they make you punt. Sorry, they just it sucks. All right, I don't like how this is playing, so I think I'm just gonna run it. Oh, and a face mask. That'll get us some good field position.
He's brought down right around the 44-yard line.
All right, let's see what we can work with this time.
And so the defense gives up some yards after the flag.
All right, we have an option route. Let's exercise it. Nope. All right.
Control yourself on the football field. That's a big mistake. As a quarterback, you have to go through your reads. That was his first look on that play, and he shouldn't have stayed with it that
Try to run it again. All right, looks like as of right now, running could be our better bet. It just looks like the Patriots' run defense isn't as good.
And when you're having that kind of success, why not? You just stick with it.
Ugh. All right, well, we're in range for another field goal. We made a 40-yarder one last time, so I feel that this 42-yard one is makeable. No? What did you... Who was I kicking with? Oh, you made me kick with my punter. Right. We're going to change that right now. So the next time we get there, we can make it. All right, good stop pushing him back.
If If you want to be considered one of the top quarterbacks in the National Football League, everybody has to be able to cover. But the top guys can not only cover, but come up and make big hits.
All right, made him spook.
Brandon Tate was the intended receiver.
Anytime you give up that quick pressure like that, very seldom are those passes completed.
Yep, jumble up the middle.
He's looking towards the left
All right, this is what I like to see. This is what I like to see. Granted, if it was Tom Brady, we'd probably be losing like 40-0 right now.
Yeah, that series just never seemed to get off the ground. Nothing they
And they're going for it, so they might give us a little bit better field position to get something going.
Keep his offense out there.
And they made it.
Seam down the middle. And he's tackled around the 35-yard line by Norris. Good gain through the air, which sets them up with another first down and 10.
All right. Looks like they're probably going to end up scoring on us here.
He's wrestled down around the 26-yard line.
The one thing I'm really not good at on this game is the hurry-up defense. A lot of times what I'll do is I'll just let them score so I can just get the ball back and then run the timeout.
First and goal, and the offense needs a touchdown to get back into this game. It's the fullback. Touchdown pass.
Is it Aaron Hernandez or Rob Gronkowski with the jumps?
That's just a great run right there. Nobody to stop him, and with a guy that big, I'm not sure anybody really wanted to stop him.
Extra point is good. With less than 4 minutes to go in the fourth. With less than
Aaron
4 minutes to go in
Hernandez.
the fourth, the score, the Patriots. 7, the Jaguars. 10. Zoltan Mesko is ready to kick this one off.
All right, let's see what we can do with Brandon Sane here.
He gets it back out to the 20-yard line. Sanders was there to bring him down. They'll go to work at the 20-yard line. And we'll have a first down.
All right. Get the first down and see if we can start milking the clock out of here.
26-yard line by Page. So second down, the offense needs about 4 for the first. Fields takes it up the middle. Devin McCourty was there for the stop. So that'll bring up third down. Just a couple of inches away from
Hopefully I can get it.
first down.
I got it.
Another run.
Are they going to measure it? Oh, no.
Gotten there. They'll measure.
Oh, no, they gave it to me.
The signal is a first down.
So now, just going to stick with the runs, try to milk the clock,
It's first and 10. So the
preserve a 3-point lead.
Pryor.
All right, good run. 2-minute warning.
Down at about
See if we can survive 2 minutes.
7-yard line by Butler. Now it's second and 4. We have 2 minutes left to play in this game.
All right,
Pryor gives it up the middle.
let's waste all their timeouts.
Drive going.
And the most important part of it is they've been able to get it done on the ground. Now that's 5 rushes so far on this drive.
Feel like the outside run is the better play here. Maybe not.
Field takes a handoff.
You know, you can draw up any sort of protection scheme and blocking scheme that you want. But ultimately, this game comes down to one big man against another big man. And that time, the defense's big man.
All right, 3rd and 9.
4-yard gain.
They don't have any more timeouts, so if we can somehow
Up right here.
get the first down here. I think I'm just going to run. Fourth and 9.
Great job by the defense. They come up with a key stop. They'll have to punt the football away. And now you have a chance to win it here at the end.
What do I have for short options? No. All right. Andrew Corliss, you are our man here. You are not the man, Andrew Corliss. You suck.
Incomplete pass, and that was fourth down. Now we have
Let's see what we can do to stop him here.
10 to go. Ball on the 42.
Going down the middle with it.
Going down the middle with it. Personal foul.
Oh, you suck. Roughing the passer my ass.
First down.
Well, that certainly was a bad break for the defense, but what a break for this offense.
They line up at the 27.
No, 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 no!
Number 32 gets it.
Damn it!
Still running. Touchdown. They grabbed the lead. Great play. And assuming he adds the extra point here, the lead becomes 4.
Oh, this is going to be interesting then.
And it's such a huge difference anytime you're having to play for the touchdown instead of the field goal. But I will say that.
And honestly, if it was a regular season game, I probably would be trying to go a little bit more gung-ho and try to get it. But since this is just a preseason game, I'm really not going to try to force anything because I don't want to injure any of my good players early and possibly have the issue of them being out for, you know, half a season or what have you. So we'll just take what we can, see what we can do.
The stop was made by Devin McCourty.
If we get there, we get there. If we don't, well, you know, there's always next game.
Are pretty rare. You know, a lot of times those guys, they come out and they're good running the football, but they don't make the kind of plays in the passing game. This guy can clearly do both.
Going to his right. Throws. From their own 39-yard line.
Still looking for an open man.
Looking for an open
Darn.
Was the intended receiver on the
Stokely was the intended receiver on the play.
offense here.
Passing situation for the offense here on third down and long.
All right, let's see if we can just get a first down here and worry about everything later.
Throws to his left.
All right,
Throws to his left.
good deal. Don't have to waste another timeout.
Everything seemed to work perfectly on that.
And that's a pattern that this team likes to run. You know.
All right, let's see if
On film.
Corliss is our man.
He's searching for
There he is.
He's brought down right around the 16-yard line by number 24. First down, 10 to go. The Rock on the 16-yard line.
There we go.
Throws to his right.
There we go.
Comes down with it. Touchdown. What a way to grab the lead. He somehow...
This will force him to try to play for the touchdown.
And he put some mustard on that one, didn't he?
More than likely, it's the Patriots. They're going to get it. But we'll see what happens.
Tight spiral that allows him to be deadly accurate as well. The power is great.
All right, Andrew Corliss, showing your worth for a possible seat on the team for regular season.
Podlish is just about ready to kick this one away. McCourty is back to receive the kick.
It's fielded at the 2.
It's fielded at the 2. He makes it out to
36 seconds. What can we do?
was there for the stop.
I always say go for the touchdown, go for the win. But first things first, you have to get in position for that tying field goal.
All right. That's what I like to see.
He can't come up with it. Incomplete pass. Second down and 7 yards.
All right, another big stop coming up here. I feel it. I can feel it. There we go. There we go. And the clock keeps rolling.
Shuffles his feet in the pocket, and he's sacked. He gets the sack, and the offensive lineman didn't have much of a chance.
Delivered a perfect swim move.
Come on again. Oh.
Into the backfield in a flash. That's the kind of
Well,
move, if you will.
that's the game.
Success using it to get to the
Because no matter what, have a rough in the passer. Well, darn. Looked like we were going to pull it out there for a second.
You're still going to get sacked.
They won't catch him. Touchdown and a late
I don't think we can duplicate what we just did in 9 seconds. So I think I'm just going to take the loss here. It's only a preseason loss. I'm not too concerned about it. This is not going to hurt us on our dynasty run at all. Unless for some strange reason everybody gets out of my way and I can just walk into the end zone.
Sane stands back to field the kick. They want to avoid a run back, so they'll squib kick it.
Yep.
Fields it at the 31.
Let's try a Hail Mary. What the hell?
Taking some shots at the end zone, hoping one of your great players makes a great play.
Going up
Nope.
top towards the right.
Well, darn. Missed it by 4. That's all right. We had a good preseason, good outing for the first day.
That'll do it from Gillette Stadium.
And I felt we did very well against the Patriots. So
And let's take a look.
hopefully the rest of our preseason isn't going to go that bad or that close. You know, but as I keep saying, it is the preseason. I'm not too concerned about it. So let's get back to the menu and see what we can do for cuts and if we can get anybody on the trade block. I think we can probably stay with our halfbacks for right now. Or we can get probably rid of one of our fullbacks here. One of our tight ends can definitely go. Let's get rid of this guy. Let's get rid of you. And let's see what we have in our core. Let's get rid of you. Cut these guys. Simulate the rest of the week. Well, let's take a look at a trade block here. I think what we're looking for is we're looking for somebody to anchor the other end of our defensive line and maybe another wide receiver. Alright, so it doesn't look like there's anything that we really want, but I'm going to go ahead and put Blaine Gabbert on our trade block. I don't see him making a cut. So let's just say that we want a QB around 70. And do we already have offers? All right, let's see. Chad Haney. Derek Anderson and Dennis Dixon. All right, maybe next episode we will take a look at those.
See the pen on the page. Run it when I say, similar to